This is one of the stories that makes me love video games. Often on this channel we talk about a wide array of different things. Particularly, a lot of the stories we dive into can be negative, with loot boxes, microtransactions, and just some of the general nonsense that happens within this industry. But sometimes I feel it's important that we highlight some of the amazing and good things publishers and developers are doing. That brings us to this great story coming from Gamersnet, which is a Dutch gaming website. Recently they were contacted by Jurian through Facebook, who shared his story with them. Jurian suffers from a disease called neurofibromatosis type 2, which is a disorder characterized by the growth of non-cancerous tumors in the nervous system. As Gamersnet reports, Jurian has been battling this disease for years, and he apparently has finished fighting and is in the final phase of his life. But as a big fan of Red Dead Redemption 2, he really wanted to see and play the game before he passes on. Then his father Harm decided to contact Rockstar Games, and in Jurian's own words, "Sadly, I'm in the last weeks of my life. My treatment is over. Since 2004, I've been fighting a rare chronic disease named neurofibromatosis type 2, which causes many benign tumors to grow in my body. I've survived for long, but I am done now. Since I was waiting with excitement for Red Dead Redemption 2, my father decided to contact the publisher, asking if they had a copy of the game preliminarily as an exception. Rockstar Netherlands was willing to give in, but didn't have the clearance, so they contacted the headquarters, who set me up with something nice very quickly. By the end of the week, 2 employees from Rockstar Netherlands visited me, who gave me a private demonstration of the game. After an afternoon of playing, they sadly took the game back with them. Seeing as I read an article a short while ago about a similar case with Nintendo, I thought I'd share, seeing as Rockstar did me a favor as well, and Rockstar did confirm that this was true." Now, it doesn't sound like he was able to play the game start to finish, but probably was able to get the private gameplay demonstration much of the press has received in recent weeks, which is still hours of gameplay. Now, also included in this article was a photo of Jurian wearing some official Red Dead Redemption 2 merchandise with a thumbs up. And overall, it's not about playing this game start to finish, it's about the gesture and just being able to play the game early and not having to miss out. For many games, they're announced years before they eventually get released, and a lot of people get excited, and things happen in between. And with only a few weeks away, I'm just really glad that Rockstar Games granted this wish. And yes, Jurian's story is not something rare. The Nintendo case he was referring to happened just a few weeks ago, which involved Chris Taylor, a 3-time cancer survivor who was recently diagnosed with a terminal case of cancer. Taylor earlier in September had become worried that he would not be able to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which releases in December, and thankfully social media banded together and tried to get Nintendo's attention to let Taylor play the game early, and just about a week later, Taylor confirmed on Twitter, "Today 2 Nintendo representatives came down with the E3 demo of Smash Ultimate, and I got to play it for 3 hours with a local friend, my brother, and my mom." Other than just this story, also recently Bethesda Games Studios granted the wish of 12-year-old Wes Pack. As PC Games N reports, Wes learned that the cancer he'd been fighting for more than half his life had taken a turn for the worse. He was devastated. Doctors had recommended to his parents that they stop treatment, and they said he likely would not live to the end of the year. As the reality of the diagnosis set in over the next few days, Pack realized that he would not ever have a chance to play Fallout 76, which comes out in November. Wes's family had already pre-ordered Fallout 76 along with the Power Armor Edition, which includes a Brotherhood of Steel helmet. A family friend soon reached out to Bethesda and told them of Wes's situation. Soon after, Bethesda's assistant director in community and marketing, Matt Grandstaff, drove 4 hours from the company's headquarters in Maryland to Wes's home in Virginia, bringing a copy of Fallout 76, plus the first prototype of the Power Armor helmet he had pre-ordered, which was signed by Bethesda Games Studio director Todd Howard. Wes and Grandstaff spent the day playing the game together. Because the game is on release, Grandstaff had to take the copy of Fallout 76 with him when he left at the end of the day. And Wes's mom would also add to Babel.com that what Bethesda did meant the world to her son. Now, these 3 stories, I imagine, are just a few of many, with most cases probably never being publicly revealed. What I just love about this industry is that games, no matter who you are and what you're facing, can bring us all together, even in our darkest or scariest of times. But I did ask the Gamersnet owner who talked to Jurian if there was any way that we could help Jurian out, and the response I received was, "There is no GoFundMe for Jurian. He has been fighting his disease for years and he is done with that. He is tired and has decided to go. He just wanted to let the world know what Rockstar did. He is so proud of that." Also, someone later pointed out that in the Netherlands there's free healthcare, so yeah, but I will be leaving a link in the description to a GoFundMe set up for Wes, and I'm not sure if Taylor has one set up, but I do ask that you consider helping out if you can. I have a 3-year-old daughter myself, and I just can't imagine dealing with something like this as a parent. But anyway, this is just a story I felt needed to be shared, and I really don't know what else to say except that to cherish every moment that you have with friends and family. But also, I love how these 3 gaming companies immediately reached out and made these last wishes happen. But yeah, thank you for watching, and remember, Outlaws for life.